is someone I would want to lose to. He's done a remarkable job in a short period of time, and love him like a brother. As far as our team goes, I thought our effort was better. Our defense in transition was better. Our 21-12 assist to turnover ratio was better. Our rebounding was better. At the end of the day, execution down the stretch, we shouldn't have given up the three, and players don't execute it. It's on me, so I got to do a better job with that, but we did not want to give up a three. And then the last one, ball out of bounds, we got to execute that better as well. So we'll keep working on our game-ending execution. It's a great Big 12 environment. I want to thank our fans. Thought they were phenomenal. I want to apologize to them for 2 heartbreaking losses. I know it's not easy, but we'll get better, and we'll find a way to get better.
Scott, it had to be difficult, even with your own back, just the whole setting. One of you guys are going to lose.
Yeah, I tried to explain that before the game, because if we'd have won, I'd obviously enjoyed that more than us losing, but I know it's still tough on the other person, and that's why you don't want to play family, and it's tough when they're in conference. I remember my brother was looking at a job in conference once, and thank God he didn't go there.
What would you say most impresses you about Kansas State this season?
I think Coach Tang's done a great job with their chemistry, their grit, their toughness. They play a fun style. Noel is an unbelievable player. I mean, through 3 games, averaging what he's averaging. And I tell you, it's a big advantage when you have 6-year guys compared to freshmen. I tell our freshmen, 19-year-olds, are there a 13-year-old out there that's going to beat you? That's how. I mean, you have to really compete against older people like that. And but I really have seen tons of maturity in his game, and I credit Coach Tang and the staff for that, and credit him. Keontae Johnson, someone that when he scored 20 on us at Florida, we knew how good he was. So you don't get SEC preseason player of the year accolades if you're not special. So those 2 guys are not only really good players, but I think they're really good culture and team guys.
Is Marquise arguably the most improved player in the conference right now?
There's not many people averaging 30 and 10.
Scott, obviously you have come close to winning. I mean, what do you feel like it's going to take to just kind of get over that hump?
Well, the mental mistakes down the stretch. We gotta get better shots in the overtime, better attention to detail. So I would say the execution and attention to detail.
When you and Coach Tang embraced, either before or after the game, what kind of things did you guys talk about, and how hard was it for you guys to be across each other on the sideline like that?
Well, once you start the game, you're not paying attention. You're locked in on your team, and but I mean, we coached against each other in practice for 19 years, so we pretty much knew what each other was doing.
Coach, you have a really talented team. Does this start for you kind of show the fine line in this conference between success and failure?
Yeah, I think with the COVID stuff in 5th and 6th year guys, that really negates talent too. I think that experience is again, you can be a talented 13 or 14-year-old, and it's hard to beat a 19-year-old. So we got 3 freshmen that are playing; they're getting better. We got some guys that are in different roles, that are role players, that we're expecting more of, and until we can get better chemistry with that. I mean, the goal of every coach is that you don't have a 1-possession game, because we all know anything can happen. If Noel can make another shot that deep again on 1 try, I mean, Dame don't even shoot him that far. I mean, gosh dang, and then his bank with the left hand. I mean, that's 1-possession games, and that's why you can't let games go to 1-possession games.
Scott, Jalen hit that 3 to send it to overtime. Despite the loss, it's got to be a good confidence boost for him, right?
I thought Jalen did some good things, 11 and 7, starting to take a step forward. with his confidence, the guy's confidence. At the end of the game, he's been through the wars of the Big 12. So, but I know we need him to be good, and we need him to be special. And I really like this group. I mean, losing's really hard, and but they're really good representatives of Baylor University besides the wins and losses right now. So we got to get better, and we'll find a way to do that. And thank the crowd for being there and supporting us. And don't forget about us or leave us just yet.
On the second to last possession where you guys turned it over right in front of your bench, were you trying to switch to get Masood matched up to where you could drive to the rim and get a look there?
Yes, I mean, because we kept playing out of that. But whenever you have two on you, you want to get rid of the ball. Marquise found Masood. We didn't find Jalen Bridges, and credit them for making that and us not execute.
Anything else?
Thanks, guys.